on. Oh, a swap. Oh no, but a
Oh,
swap followed by a light
Dead
bulb.
here. Four-man mosh pit followed by a tomb. Oh no! Oh, a huge light bomb coming in on the Genji, and that's a 5-man light bomb. They're gonna follow up, and they're gonna get 1, 2, 3 kills.
And it's gonna be everybody dying. Oh my God! When does this happen?
what's up, people? Welcome in, welcome in. Alright, we got another matchup tonight, NGS, the Division C East matchup between Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers and Regen Nebula. Teams are waiting. We had a little mix-up, so let's do the bans real quick. First ban was Infernal Shrine, so that was banned out. Next ban, oh shit, didn't mean to do that. Our next ban was Braxis. Our third ban was Garden of Terror. And I gotta lock those so they'll stop doing that. And then our last was Alterac Pass. And for map 1, we'll be going to Towers of Doom. I'll reflect those there for your reference. Wait. Who did I just pick up? This is Murder, right? And Frank. Okay. Sorry, we're getting some communications real quick. Alright. Boom. Welcome in, welcome in. Sorry for the delay. A little last minute complications. But all good here. Perfect. Let's go check the stream real quick. Make sure everything's clean there. Do a few of our little quick checks. Audio coming through. Boom. Audio's working. Gotta fix the hat. Need a beer, but we'll have to grab one in a second. Alright. I think we're ready. The deep screen. Alrighty. Boom. Done there. Hope everybody's having a good night tonight. I'm having a fucking good night. I had Chick-fil-A for dinner. It's delicious. Thanks for casting. Welcome in, It Cowboy. Or IT Cowboy, probably, right? You are very welcome. Hope to have some fun matches tonight. Alright, enough of that. Let's transition this. Alright, map 1, Towers of Doom. Little recap, Regen Nebula won the coin toss. They elected to take first pick. Which means map pick was selected by Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers.
Are you not entertained?
IT Cowboy, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it.
Is this not why you are here?
Go Rangers, go! Welcome in, House of Toast. Hope everybody's doing well tonight. And here comes our first ban. Alterac. So in a target ban there. Interesting. And Stukov gets banned out. So we got one Rangers shouting out straight to Towers of Doom. Brave. Hey, I like it. I think this is the map that me and my team win the most in NGS last season. I don't think we ever lost this map, actually. And Junkrat gets banned out. I like Towers of Doom. It's a good, fun map. Objective matters. Can be spiraled. Good 3-lane map. It's fun. I like it. And Sylvanas. First pick, Regen Nebula elected to take. Let's see what they pick up. The Joanna. Straightforward. Simple enough. Actually, I'm going to have to fix this real quick. Game capture properties. Do you guys like the capture the cursor on or off? Is it better for you whenever it's in the game for you to be able to see what I'm like selecting? Awesome. Which team was that? I was on LTK We Hate Objective last season in Division E East, and now I'm on LTK We Hate Objective again, and we moved up to D East. So Frank picking up the Vala and Fading Cheshi picking up the Anduin. And IT Cowboy grabbing the Dahaka and Kurama grabbing the Brightwing. So 2 globals picked up for the side of Regen Nebula. It's probably a little loud. Let's turn that down a little bit. And next ban phase is with us. The Gray Main ban. So here's the question. Does Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers pick up Alarak Band? They did their research, right? Do they pick up another damage dealer, or do they go with a hyper carry comp with the Vala and Malthael? It's a solid ban. Doc is a great double soak on this map, gives them the global opportunity, of course. And Malthael is a very solid double soaker as well, which adds a lot of team fight. And it's really hard for Dahaka to push him back any. They just would swap lanes consistently. But let's see the Hebrew Hammer, Imski, and Tazat take next. Murden and Tychus. Alright. The Hebrew Hammer. Go, go, Rangers. Hype. Welcome in, Vix. So perhaps we'll see some leaping light bombs into the back line. I suspect we will. And our next 2 picks, Hanzo and Cassia. So we've got some blinds going on. Of course, Polymorph. I'm assuming Dahaka will probably take Isolation. Let's see who Imski takes in their offlane to go up against the Dahaka. 2 very solid drafts here. Maybe a Blaze. Ragnaros. Okay. Well, that is definitely a good double soaker. In the sky. We're going to go with cursor on a little bit. Let me know if y'all want me to turn the cursor off, because I know it can be annoying. And here we go. Game 1 in this best of 3 matchup between Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers and Regen Nebula. Oh, look at that. My little command thing started working from Streamlabs again. Excuse me. There we go. Where were you while we were getting high? Alrighty. Here we go. It's game time. Alright, for the side of Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers, we have Frank on the Vala, Imski on the Ragnaros, Fading Cheshi on the Anduin, Tazak on the Tychus, and the Hebrew Hammer on Muradin. For the side of Regen Nebula, we have T. Shives on the Cassia, Star Fox 64 on the Hanzo, Murda on the Joanna, IT Cowboy on the Dahaka, and Kurama on the Brightwing. Take a look at those initial talents. Looks like we got an AA Hanzo. Yes, Q-Belt Vala, Toss, E, Rag, Grenade, Tychus, Q, Cassia. Is that which one is that? Enhanced Agility, of course. And yeah, everything else looks pretty standard. Alright, here we go. Place your bets now. Teams clearing mid and both rotating down. Let's see if Murder will dismount them on the way down. And we will soak bottom. Murder wasting no time diving the backline. Murder's in trouble. Has to use that trait. And actually Brightwing canceled, I think. Yes, I believe so. And we see our double soakers doing what they do best. Damage coming in on Karama, but Brightwing getting picked off. And I think Murder might as well. Twofer. Tychus mopping the floor. 2 early game kills, and they will immediately rotate over to the siege camp. They have about 7 seconds, and then about a 6-second walk there for Joanna to be in the mix. I think they will finish this camp off before that happens. Hanzo trying to get some of those early stacks on his auto attacks. And they will position forward, get the 2 pumpkins in on the wall, and take down the first tower there. They will now rotate back to their camp, leaving the Hebrew Hammer to zone. Got Dahaka and Ragnaros doing the Lord's work in the middle of North Lane. But we got an invade coming in. Murder's going in. Said, hey, guys, let's go. Dahaka's coming in to join the fight. Grabs Murder. Pulls into the back line. IT Cowboy. I'm sorry. She didn't, actually. Dahaka grabbed someone else, but Murda is going to get picked off. As is Murd, and IT Cowboy looking for more, getting the kill on Tychus. Imski's kind of in no man's land. I don't know if he's going to get out of there. He will, actually. And so they take their pumpkins. I could have swore that... Who grabbed on to... I don't know what happened there. I don't know how Joe died. I guess she just got melted. I'll have to go back and look at that one. And our first objective phase is coming up in about 23 seconds. Murden going up to grab that mid soak, and then we'll rotate back down to his team. Doc is going to stay top lane and get another wave. Presumably, yeah, okay. We'll go over here, take this, and immediately go back in. I imagine he has. But Hebrew Hammer said, no, we're not waiting on that. Goes in immediately, obliterates the Brightwing. Great stun chain CC there by Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers. And our top laners will just kind of even off. But Murden looking for more. Gets the stun off. Murda's in trouble and will fall again. I think that's 3 deaths so far for Murda. So absolutely being murdered. Ha, 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 ha. Funny, right? Cassia getting stunned out. Brightwing's going to have to shift in, but it's going to be too late, and Cassia is going to be picked off as well. So Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers aren't rescuing anybody right now. They're just shoving it down Regen Nebula's throat. Playing very aggressive. Have the 7 advantage right now. And looking for more. It's the Q on Star Fox, but I think this Q missed by Murden. Frank hit her arrow. IT Cowboy. He's still up here, but the 4-man's going to just focus this bot lane and say, alright, yeah, you guys got 7, but unless you're going to push us off, we're going to stay here and just take your structures. Dahaka is here, inviting the invade, and Ragnos is trying to come in, but IT Cowboy is going to be able to grab Tazak. He gets pulled by the leap of faith, and let's see if they now engage with Ragnaros, or they're going to elect to back out. I think they will. Murden gets stunned. I think Murden's done. Yes, Murden gets picked off on the invade. So finally, the over-aggression pays. And Regen will go ahead and take the other sapper camp. Try to push those sappers in. They have 6 at the moment. 1, 2, 3. Next altar phase is up very soon. Murder gonna eat that stun. Ooh, a good grenade by Tychus. And now Hebrew Hammer's in. Looking for more. Unstoppable. This spot by Joe is gonna walk away. Neither offlane are able to grab mid. And IT Cowboy said, okay, well, I'm gonna go fake out this Ragnaros. Hit him with the juke. Goes back to take tower. In the meantime, Murder is going to get picked off, I believe. Ooh, that stun just barely missed. Brightwing coming in with the ship. Dahaka is going to get... No, yeah, Dahaka didn't get mid. Ragnaros rotated up and was able to stall that mid out. And now IT Cowboy's in trouble. Does stasis, misses the tongue on the counter, but Anduin's stun does hit. We're just exchanging blows right now. IT Cowboy is running away. No essence to have. Murder's going to dive in, get the interrupt with the W, but Heber Hammer's extended, and they just turn on Joe and blow her up. Trying to stall out to save time for the team, but ultimately just getting picked off the... Okay, I was going to say, they might rotate up for IT Cowboy, but no, they're just going to push back down and go to bot lane and keep that pressure up that they've had all game. Frank hitting one of those arrows, and the Odin will be popped. We see Avatar. We also see Sulfurous Smash, Light Bomb, and Rain of Vengeance. 10's not yet in yet for Regen Nebula. It will be here very shortly, though. Hebrew Hammer looking for stuns. Misses. Odin is now down. We see Dragon's Arrow. We see the Valkyrie. We see Isolation and Blessed Shield. Hebrew Hammer getting scoped out there. Grenades hitting the back line. Big stun comes in. He's going to be able to root the Shives. Now has to back off. IT Cowboy's a little overextended. Oh, and comes in and gets a great connect on the back line. Anduin. They'll get 1 kill, 2 kills. Looking for more on Tazak. Tazak is in trouble. Gets blinded and will be picked off. IT Cowboy's looking for another Q and lands it. It's going to get a 4-fer. Man, great team fight. Dahaka absolutely jebaited them in. And then said, licky, licky. We'll go take pumpkins, rotate mid, grab that soak. Next altar phase is up in 10 seconds. I think they'll be fine to just trade on these. But let's see if Regen Nebula tries to get a pick. Oh, no, they're going to send bot lane down, or leave Murda and Tishives on the bot lane, I'm sorry. Oh, but Imsky says, okay. Guys, they're down there. Let's see if we can interrupt and maybe get a pick. Betting Cheshi's a little overextended. Cho and Gall will grab theirs, and now's looking to invade. 13s might be in very soon, though, for Regen. I don't think they get them passively. Valkyrie comes in, lands perfectly, and Anduin's going to get blown up. In the meantime, Tazak's in trouble by IT Cowboy. Polymorph is out, lands on the Muradins. Muradin not able to get away. IT Cowboy's looking for more. Says, come here, Rag. And... yeah, Hanzo gets a very aggressive. I think he leapt over this wall and was able to finish up with those auto attacks. Take a look here. 36 on the Q. Do, of course, get that, and we'll be able to get their boss camp. Sorry, we'll look at that in a second. Verta getting low. Popsy trait, and they will finish off the boss. That will be another 1, 2, 3, 4 shots on the core. And now the Signaled Hearth has been made. Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers want to take back this bottom tower and get some sense of control back. It's still 27-21, so it's not that big of a lead. Grand scheme of things, doesn't really matter. It's just going to be whoever spirals late game, most likely for a Towers of Doom game. Regen now positioning for their siege camp. And going to wait in the bush. See if maybe they can catch somebody on the cross. Doc are going to try to take this top siege camp while Rag's in lane. Soak and Brightwing's there to give him a reprieve on the Soak. Uh-oh, Cassie is in trouble. Is able to walk away, thankfully. The stun lands there, and she is probably dead. All ults are up, so an engage could occur at any moment. 13's in for Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers. Even talent fight. And positioning for a potential flank here. Light Bomb is up. He's calling for it. Yep. Boom! Lands it perfectly. The Polymorph does hit, though. Valkyrie comes in, is able to grab the Anduin. Arrow comes in, stun on the Shive, dives in the backline. Hebrew Hammer still wailing away on them. Dahaka comes in, get a great tongue, and they'll get a kill on the Muradin and a kill on the Anduin. I don't know how Anduin live that initial engagement, but he did, and that was amazing because I think he got hit with 2 or 3 ults. We'll go over to the pumpkins, take them. Tazak and Frank need to be careful here. Let's not get overzealous. Of course, their ults are down, so they know that. But we still have the Murda slow. Don't want to stagger now. Not right when the rest of the team comes out. Bottom tower taken. IT Cowboy and Imsky just exchanging blows here. Next tower is up. Light bomb comes in. They're looking for Hanzo in the back line to reset those stacks. And he barely escapes. IT Cowboy is getting a good pull there. And Imsky's in trouble. Great peeling stun by the Hebrew Hammer. Oh! The arrow hits. Let's see if they can get some more damage off. They can't. It wasn't quite enough. Imsky had just got a heal right before that arrow hit. I think if without that one heal, Imsky dies there. Valkyrie does miss. Relatively short cooldown though, so might as well give her a try. Maybe you get a lucky pull. The shop's almost interrupted there. Take a look up top, see what's going on here.
What? I mean,
Got a good first match so far. I'm really enjoying this one. See the camp taken. IT Cowboy hanging out in the bush. Not sure where the rest of the team's at. They're going to try to push these pumpkins in. Little scouting arrow. Notably, Murin is not here right now. He is mid lane. They can see him there. They should have just saw him rotating behind them. Yeah, they're looking for a fight here. Jump, light bomb hits, followed up by the Sulfura Smash, and they pick off the Cassie. Instantly deleted. Now looking for more Dragon Arrow! So get the kill early. Murda and Hanzo are going to stall out the... Meantime, okay, here comes a Cowboy down. Wait, no, Cowboy went back over here. And he's going to stall out the Hebrew Hammer. He's trying to make a cheeky play and backdoor. Isolation does land. Hebrew Hammer says, no, turn the other way. This way, this way. Goes in on Karama. The middle, we've got 2 different skirmishes going on here. I think Star Fox is in trouble. Murder and them, we're going to have to back off. In the mid, yeah. Regen Nebula is just getting pushed around at all points here. Doc is going up to tap. The Valkyrie hits. Let's see if he's in trouble. Avatar's popped. Leap of Faith does come in. But a 3-man Blessed Shield. The Hawk is coming in on the back line looking for more. Get 1 kill in the Muradin. And another Leap of Faith. Imsky's now in trouble, though. He walks right into the middle of the enemy team. Light bombs used for self-preservation. But they get the stun off of the Dragon's Arrow. Let's see if IT Cowboy can chase him down. He does. Looking for more on the Vala. Oh, if that tongue was a little bit longer. So a great fight right there for Regen Nebula. They did notably lose the altars, all 3 of the altars. However, they opened this game up a little bit more. Can double cap by getting this mid tower. Sorry, damn mouth is dry. See the bottom pumpkins taken. Frank wailing here. Tychus uses Odin to try to cap early. Star Fox very aggressively positioning. Star Fox with a great escape. Mid lane's getting pushed in. I think they will get this tower. IT Cowboys working on the top one. Actually, they're going to back off because Ragnar's comes and scares them away. 4-man's looking around like, hey, where's the rest of the team at? We don't know. And they see them top now, so they will take the siege camp and Say, Rag, you're on your own. For those of you just now joining us, this is game 1 of a best-of-3 matchup between Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers and the Regen Nebula, who is about to hit 20. Ping it. Hey, fort, take it, take this tower. Want to cap it here, but now they're overextended and the level 20s are in. The Blessed Shield hits, followed up by Dragon's Arrow. Hebrew Hammer's getting chunked. The Valkyrie comes in, is going to land on Anduin. Light Bomb does hit, however. Polymorph. Blind's going to pick off the Anduin. Tazak's in trouble. He's in the back line. Going to get smacked as well. And the Hebrew Hammer's getting chased down behind Zoe, and Cassia will die. Man, what a ballsy call that just did not work out for them. Star Fox still chasing. Do get the mid altar. Well, I'm sorry, tower. We'll now get the bottom tower. We're going to send the Haka up to triple cap and then cap the lone altar phase. So 1, 2, 3 that are red. Of course, this one has turned blue. Kurama's now going to cap. They're going to go back and take their tower. Oh, wait. Kurama says, no, let's wait. Let's get all 6. That way we can end this game. We'll channel now. So what is that, 8 shots? And now they're going to go mid to try to defend tower. I thought they might try to boss with the level 20s still. Yeah, and they'll only get 1 extra shot. Let's see if they now position for boss. I think they will. No, they're going to go take pumpkins. Good Kurama. Smart wait. Yes, very smart. Heads up play. Valkyrie lands on Tychus. He's in Odin. Gets polymorphed as well, and we get picked off. They dive in. They're going to get more on the Anduin and Frank and the Hebrew Hammer. 5-man wipe. Woo. Right before 20s were in. That's going to make this game GG's in favor of Regen Nebula. Write a few notes down while we're here. And the shots continue. Whoa! Sending another arrow into no man's land. And our final shot. GG's. Alrighty. Boom. Hope everybody enjoyed that. I did. That was a fun game. And let's add this to update all of our newcomers. And for those of you that are new to the stream, welcome. My name is Last Malkier. Thank you for joining us tonight. One with a bullet. Such a good song. Alright. Let's update that. And we'll see where we're going for map 2. One with the bullet. Oh man, you ever just have one of those days, just like nothing went right today? That was my day. I waited for like 45 minutes Chipotle at lunch for no reason. I was like the 5th person in line. Came home, tried to cook dinner. It was absolute dog shit. Someone answer me this. Who the fuck puts raisins in tamales? Is that a thing that I just am uncultured and don't know about? Because if it is, fucking gross. And if it isn't, well, I don't know why these people give me fucking tamales with raisins in them. But they're terrible. A lot of other shit, but you know. It is what it is. We're here now, enjoying some great hots. 2 really good teams. So, could be worse. Could always be worse. Just can't get over the fucking raisins and the tamales. That's disgusting. Even if it is a thing, it shouldn't be a thing. That's not a thing. I didn't think it was a thing either. That shit's nasty. Juan Pablo 64. I like that name. That's funny. Or if it is, it should be exactly. All right. I'm going to grab a beer. I'll be right back. All right. We're back. And their magical sound. Oh, yeah. Whoa, my fucking mosquito hawk came up in here. Buzzed my ass. Hope the teams aren't waiting on me. I need to post. It says they're in the lobby. Okay, who else? Frank. No, they hadn't created it yet. Alright, cool. Just waiting on the teams. I can do good girls bath for a weekend. And there it is. Map 2. Dragonshire. Love Dragonshire. Fun map. With the nasty sky. So I'll be very interested if the Dahaka gets banned out in game 2. Because the Dahaka play was solid. And another good Dahaka map. Used the globals impeccably. His style was impregnable. Who knows that quote? It's a Mike Tyson quote. Forget how he says it. My style is. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. And I'm just ferocious. I want your heart. I want to eat his children. Praise be to Allah. Tell me some fucking man looks like Mike Tyson straight out of prison. Don't say that. That didn't put some freaking fear in your heart. Put some fear in my heart. Tell you what, Mike Tyson was knocking out grown-ass men at like 13. That shit's scary. Oh. Space, baby. Oh, and by the way, if you hadn't followed the channel yet, would really appreciate the support. We're working towards our 400 follower goal. Whenever we hit it, we will be doing a giveaway. So if you want to make sure that you're entered in that giveaway, because we all like free shit, and this giveaway will most likely be, here's the storm related content and items. Please smash that follow button. And if you still have your Twitch Prime sitting around, make sure you use it. Not saying use it on my channel, but use it on someone's channel. Alright, we'll let them know that we are ready on our end. Alright. Write down some notes. And we'll be ready very soon for map 2 of this best of 3 matchup. Here we go. This is, let's see, match number 9 on the season. I'm trying to get NGS veteran caster status. So, which requires, I think, 12 casts in a month, something like that, because you got to average 3 per week. I think that's the rule. Hector probably knows. I think that's it. It's 12 casts over a month to qualify for veteran's caster status. So, I should make it. We'll just need 3 more. And once again, target ban on the Alarak. Alright, let's sit back and enjoy this beer for a second. Once again, the Stukov getting banned. And once again, Junkrat ban. Let's see if they ban the Joe. Because they didn't last game. Okay? Instead, they banned the Dahaka. Also a smart pick. Smart ban. And yeah, Murder's going to immediately lock up the Joe again.
Glorious.
Glorious. Ronan00089 has subscribed with Twitch Prime. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the support. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Joe, first pick. Let's see what Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers take. They get the Brightwing and the Hanzo. So Frank's actually gonna say Star Fox 64 played that Hanzo well, and I want to take it off their hands. Ah, looks like we've got a raid. Welcome to the party, Crogden's group. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid, Crogden. Really appreciate it. If you don't follow Crogden, make sure you go over and follow them. And we will make sure that we raid someone tonight to continue this train. And so the team's now just picking each other's heroes. Vala was played by Frank in game 1. Star Fox played Hanzo in game 1, so they just swapped heroes. And then Fading Cheshi took the Brightwing away from Kurama, who played it very well in game 1. And once again, the Sylvanas is banned out. Let's see who was. You know, the Murden was solid. They could definitely ban out the Murden play. Woo! Raid Train! Raid Train! Choo! 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 That was terrible. Voice crack. Conflicted Hots, welcome to the stream. Welcome in everybody from Crogden's group. We got a game 2 in this best of 3 matchup. For those of you who want to see what happened, here was our maps 1 and 2. Let's go back to our draft just so y'all can take a quick look at that. Map 1, Regen 1 on Towers of Doom. Now we're here at D-Shire. Let's fucking go! Welcome in, Crogden. Thanks for the raid. And the Gary got banned out, so no El Jefe. Yes! Mal'Ganis! Love that. I love Mal'Ganis. He's my favorite tank to play. But you never see him in competitive play. This is great. No late night NGS games tonight, though, from what I saw. Oh, I thought there was one at 9:30. Maybe I'm wrong. Well, either way, we'll try to raid someone. Even if we raid a smaller streamer, a bigger streamer, or an NGS match, whatever it is, we'll continue this raid. Don't let me forget. What's up, Maximus? Welcome in. LTK represent, baby. And we see the Cow and the Mephisto. All right, this is going to be fun. We get to see some heroes we don't normally see. This is looking like some meta madness shit here. And the Deathwing. So the offlane ETC. It's going to give them the global here. Brightwing, of course, has that global. Deathwing as well with a global. Alrighty. I'm just excited about the Mal'Ganis. That's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Alright, let's go. Turn this down a little bit. 4, 3, 2, 1. I don't know why my game capture always does this. There we go. It's like a short little delay. Alright, turn that down. Alrighty, let's go. Game 2, best of 3 matchup. Division C East. You've got Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers on the left side. Got the Hebrew Hammer on Mal'Ganis. Frank on the Hanzo. Fading Cheshi on the Brightwing. Little Dragon. Tazak on the Big Dragon. Deathwing. And Imsky on the Malthael. For the side of Regen Nebula, we have Star Fox 64 on the Vala. Murda on the Joanna. Kurama on the Old Man Deckard. The Shives on the Mephisto, and the IT Cowboy on the Cow. Let's go. Looks like we will have an AA Vala Dorito. Lazat getting an early stun, landing on both of the Mephistos. W-build Hanzo. Look at Deathwing chasing down Murders. Get out of here! Skull Mephisto. ETC sliding in. The Hebrew Hammer's getting Doritoed and isolated. Star Fox getting some damage off. Brightwing's going to be able to shift in. Got to keep your eye on Star Fox's Vala. Nice. Thank you for the heads up. I love to see some good Vala play. My coach has banned me from playing Vala because he says I suck with Vala. So I love watching other people shine. Mephisto's in trouble, though. Gets Polymorphs. Going to get isolated, slept, and destroyed. That phase isn't going to save him forever. Here comes the Deathwing stun. Gets the pick off. Vala's in the backline wailing on Malthael. We'll have to turn. Interested to see how many stacks our Vala gets. I'm going to guess, since we heard this was a good Vala, I'm going to guess at least 280. At least 280, right? Star Fox positioning to get a good angle here. Has to be careful, though. Don't want to get stunned. We'll actually stand in the middle of the double stun. And yeah, Mal'Ganis going to walk away. They just grab that siege camp. Got our shrine up now. So who wins this matchup? No way the Cow beats him, right? That can't be a thing, huh? Can't be a thing. Both shrines currently in possession of Regen Nebula. And yeah, Cow has to back off. Imsky's going to take top. Let's see if they go and duke it out topside. I kind of want to see this matchup. Sorry, we're missing some other shit. Cow's going to push him off for the moment. Murda and Tazak on the bot lane, holding here. Tazak landing the stun on the Mephisto as he shifts in. Star Fox now coming down to join the fray. Thor's in. And we see the Cow and Malthael just kind of taking turns, grabbing, pushing lane, grabbing, pushing lane. Murder's in trouble! And Murder gets picked off. So bottom lane will come under possession of Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers. But the cow has solid possession of top lane. Send Malthael back up to try to cap that. Joe is now back in the groove. Star Fox with some aggressive positioning here, trying to get those stacks up. Wailing on Tazak. Tazak's in trouble. He's going to have to get in the air. Of course, does have the protected. And... whoop! That was my sound effect for Deathwing flying. Dragon! Woo, the Hebrew Hammer almost able to grab it before Regen Nebula recaps bot lane. Got some new chatters and newcomers to the stream here. Yeah, I don't think Vala's going to be able to cap. Imski's there. Welcome in, by the way. Conflicted Hots, Krogden, the Patch Man, new faces. Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy. If you don't, shut your mouth, sit back, and let everybody else enjoy. Right? Right? IT Cowboy getting pushed off. Here comes Malthael. Well, we know once Last Rites is in, that's going to be a game winner there. Star Fox going to be able to just auto attack. Actually, so nah, let's hit that Q. Let's hit that Q. Push the Hebrew Hammer back. Mephisto's Soul holding bot lane. And Malthael, yeah, keeps pushing the cow away. Not able to keep solid possession of the north lane. 7 advantage. And about a full level and a level and a half. Yeah, the ECC offlane pick is already proving a little problematic. Yeah. Well, it is a little weak early game. Once the 10 comes on, I'm sure they're going to take the stage dive, and that's the idea, is to get that global advantage, get picks when they can, land on the back line, and then top lane doesn't really matter if you kill them out bottom lane. I'm sure that's the idea here, and I'm... oh, Kurama coming in. Let's see if they get the pick on Imski. Old man Deckard smacking him with his cane. Brightwing's going to shift in, though, and save. And now they turn and play aggression. As Tazak does as well. Such good zoning tools by Deathwing. Between the stun and the pull. Old man Deckard grabbing that mid soap. But this bot lane wall is noticeably all the way down now. Stun does hit Vala. Not going to be able to continue the chase. Coming back in, looking for a sleep to land. And they do land it. Unfortunately, Frank is just taking too much damage, not able to follow up. The Shives is in trouble, but so is the Hebrew Hammer. Hebrew Hammer's going to fall. Deckard's still zoning mid. Look at Tazak. Man. That's dangerous. That's dangerous! Star Fox! A Q hits there, and Deathwing is down for the count. Alright, let's take a look at stacks on we can. 101 right now. Hanzo almost done with the quest. One more hit here. 20, right? 20, right? I think it's 20. Says I can get you to the wall, too. 10s are in. We see Arrow. We see Roar. We see Last Rites. And Mal'Ganis. There's only one correct one. No. He goes carrying Swarm. I really wanted to see the Dark conversion. I love that talent. That's the most demoralizing talent ever, to go in full health and then kill. With no health and then kill somebody full health. Stun lands, and there's the setup. Fading Cheshi in trouble. Stage dive. Comes in, and Brightwing's going to get picked up. Big Dragon couldn't save Little Dragon. Hebrew Hammer's following up. Let's see. Carrion does hit. Going to possibly be able to escape here. No, just stays in the middle of the enemy team. Arrow hits. That's a 3-man. Hebrew Hammer tries to escape. Doesn't. Great team fighting there. I really enjoyed that fight. That's a textbook fight right there. Engage and counter engage. And there's where the ETC pick comes into play. Mal'Ganis still down for 4 seconds. Vala's going to come up, try to get a kill here on the Malthael, while the 3-man holds bot lane and gets the wall back that they lost of their own. So Brightwing's gonna come in and save Imski. Vala. He's gonna be able to walk away. IT Cowboy has his own a little bit. Don't want to diminish the value. Into Zox going in. Okay. I'm assuming they were trying to get a kill here on Mephisto. And that wasn't to clear the lane. Star Fox is now here. Mal'Ganis gets the sleep, however, but Tazak's the only one there. Yeah, here comes the stage dive. Unfortunately, a little late on Hanzo. Strafe being used. Stun hits, but a little too out of range. Malthael continues to double soak here. And Deathwing's gonna fly. That's alright. Whatever. I need some health. 13's about to be in for Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers. Deathwing trying to land to slow the Joe. Get some damage there. Break up the engage on the Hebrew Hammer. But they will get chunked for that. And they're now going to be able to catbot and have nobody mid. Deathwing can't hold this. He will die. Has to back off. Yeah, and Mal'Ganis just basically goes and grabs Soak. We still see our offlaners getting after it topside, but we got an engaged bot lane. Gets a 3-man sleep. Arrow hits and obliterates the Joe. Looking for more. Kurama slept and stunned and slowed, and Big Dragon's going in. In the meantime, we see, well, we don't actually see, but we notice that ETC gets picked off top lane. So this will be a dragon in favor of, and the first dragon in favor of Cho and Gall at the 10-minute mark. Well, if someone goes and helps. Tazak, Frank, and Fading Cheshi just gonna focus on getting this bot for it. Fortunately, they're kind of losing their window here to capture because now ATC and Joe are back up. Don't think they got enough value out of 3-man pushing that to warrant the dragon loss. Vala gatekeeping mid. IT Cowboy securing top now. Star Fox gonna walk into Malthael. Yeah, hindsight, probably would have been wiser to just go get the dragon. Hebrew Hammer's queuing out of there, trying to get away. Blessed Shield does hit. Let's see if the stun hits. It misses, and the polymorph. I'm sorry, not the polymorph. The shift comes in time. Deathwing roaring the enemies away, and now we get a counter engage on the Shives. He is overextended. But Vala's gonna get a kill. Yes, the strafe and the last, whatever Mephisto's Q is called. And they're getting more here, yeah. Fading Cheshi's gonna die. Oof, oof, oof. 3-man. Let's see, Frank! Ooh. The sleep set up the kill on Frank, and Imski's not there to zone. And Regen Nebula's doing exactly what they did in game 1. Early game, so slow, a little slow start, but then eventually just back to back to back, winning big team fights, spiraling the game. We'll see mid fort fall, and Mephisto's gonna get in the dragon. IT Cowboy's in trouble. Let's see, doesn't continue to chase. I thought we might see a chase in the last rights use. Deathwing gonna land. Try to zone out the dragon that's smaller than him. Good stuff there. I agree. I agree. Great engage there by Regen Nebula. Hebrew Hammer's in on the back line. Mephisto's gonna have to start working his way out of here. Uh-oh! Stage dive comes in, and the arrow! Fear is used by Deathwing. ETC gets last rites and barely survives it, but the Deathwing is melting with the flames. Murda is... barely gets picked off. So, a 2-for-2 trade here. With Frontline dying for Cho and Gall, and Tank and Healer dying for Regen Nebula. Frank gonna go ahead and secure that siege, and IT Cowboy and Star Fox able to finish off the mid fort. So now, slight advantage on structures. 9-6 on kills. IT Cowboy working on the siege camp. See the DPS cleaning up mid. Will now go help. Let's see where Vala's at on stacks. 221. We're getting close to that 280 mark. That was my benchmark. About a lead right now advantage as far as levels for Regen Nebula. And they're going to go down to this bruiser camp. Let's see if we get a fight down here. ETC does have stage dive, so can come to the fight if needed. Suspect he will. Currently he's cleaning up top lane. And no, it doesn't look like Cho and Gall are going to... Yeah, they don't know where they're at. They're saying, hey guys, let's go position over here. Maybe we catch them on a rotate. Unfortunately, they're taking the bot camp. But it's going to be a 5-man engage. ETC is going to have to come in. Does come in, lands on the Brightwing. Roars in. Imsky is in trouble though. Taking so much damage. Big sleep. Sets up. The Hebrew Hammer goes stasis mode. Everyone's getting chunked. Mephisto's going to die. Cow is going to die. So coming right back is Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers. We'll see this top 4 drop. But our next Dragon Knight will come in favor of Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers. Mr. Malganis himself will take it. Oh, let's see if Vala's able to interrupt. She might. Oof, close. Close. We'll keep an eye here. Do have Hanzo, Deathwing, and Brightwing in the bot lane pushing. Vala's gonna get kicked. Get out of here, pesky Vala. Bottom fort falls. Mid fort falls. And Malthea is going to go finish up top here in just a second. 20s are in for Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers. And there goes top fort. So now with the advantage. And the level 20 advantage. Dragon is down now. Hebrew Hammer is going to walk away. 20's now in for both teams. All right. Let's go. These teams been putting up good fights. I expect to see a spicy ones at the end of this game. Uh-oh. We got an invade, and the team's not there. Let's see, his IT Cowboy's gonna escape. He is able to escape by the hair on his chinny chin chin. But they will steal the bruiser camp. Let's see if we got a fight. Vala's on the hunt. They're looking for the Hebrew Hammer. Deathwing's gonna try to land Roar to save the hammer. Unfortunately, it's a little too late, and now Deathwing's overextended. Gonna use that Roar to escape. And now get back in the air. Do get some bruiser pressure here. Siege camp pressure here. I feel like Regen's level 20s are much better than CNG. Yeah, I mean, to some extent, I agree there. I don't think Malganis, you know, Bullseye is pretty solid, but it's not, you know... It could be a pick-off game changer, but not generally what I would call a significant buff there to Hanzo's damage. What else would I see? Alright. Regen Nebula now going to pressure bottom for it. Deathwing landing in the middle of the team. Try to pressure them back. Do have the cow split still. I think I would agree with you slightly. Star Fox doesn't need to get caught out here. This late in the game, picks can be devastating, as we all know. Bottom. Yeah, and ETC's just saying, hey guys, let me know when to come. He's got to come now. The Shives gets picked off before he ever gets the opportunity to land. And the setup! Mal'Ganis gets picked as well, along with Malthael. But Malthael has returned, so it's basically a 1-for-1 now that Malthael is back. But Tazak is getting wailed on by Vala. I don't think she's going to be able to catch. No. No way they let her kill him. Trying to body block. ETC! Oh. He barely gets it off. Revolve if it's a late gamer super strong. Yeah, 100%. They are. And they will take this Dragon Knight with 3 members of their team and go keep bot. Mal'Ganis still down for about 21 seconds. Kicking the real threat, Frank, out of the way. Big Dragon's gonna land on Little Dragon. Do get the keep. They're gonna focus core here with about a 3rd health. Dragon. Yeah, I don't know if they're even gonna get anything. Now they're overextended. Mephisto's not here, but they get the kill on Mal'Ganis. The stun does heal, but it's a little late, and now Deshives is here. Gonna get the Durance of Hate on the Deathwing. Sleep comes in, kills Malthael. ETC dives the backline. Brightwing's in trouble. Will get booped back in after a stun, and that's gonna be GG in favor of Regen Nebula. All right. Write a few notes. We got to see how many stacks the Vala got. Oh, not what I want to do. Go back. There we go. Got some interesting music going on over here. Alright, let's launch into our post-game interview. I will jump in coin toss map pick number 3 for Regen Nebula. Somebody wants to join us? All right, and Murda and the IT Cowboy have joined us.
Hey, how's it going, Malkier? Yeah, I brought Cowboy along. I thought he had a good night tonight.
Hey, the more the merrier. Definitely did in Game 1. And making a huge impact in Game 2. Game 1, that Dahaka was disgusting. That was you on Dahaka, right?
Correct. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Getting the ban in Game 2, actually. I think you went 9-0 Game 1 with the Dahaka.
That is true. I did see it say 9-0. So, Cowboy, what do you want to tell him?
I'm surprised I didn't die. I normally get a couple of deaths.
Yeah. Who'd they have against you in Game 1 in the off lane?
Are you not entertained?
This is the Ragnaros.
The Ragnaros. That's right.
So if you were Smash Ragnaros, yep.
Yeah. All right. Well, GG's. Congratulations on the win tonight. It was a lot of fun casting the match between Regen Nebula, winning team, you guys, and Show and Gall Rescue Rangers. Let's talk a little bit about these two maps. We touched briefly on map 1, but more formally, Towers of Doom. I'm going to read off some of my notes. Dominated team fights. Great Dahaka. And Valkyrie OP. Those were my notes.
Yeah, I'll comment on that. I think obviously we mentioned the Dahaka. I thought it was impactful. Definitely every time we saw Ragnaros in the top lane, we know he's way too far to join a team fight. So we use that to our advantage, bring Dahaka down to that bottom lane. There was a few times, more than a few times, that it was just exactly what we needed at the right time. As for, what was the other thing you mentioned?
Valkyrie OP.
Yeah, oh, the Valkyrie. Yeah, we were talking about the Cassia during draft. I was like, Cassia kind of makes sense here. We ended up picking it. And then loading into the map, I was like, dude, I think it's got to be Valkyrie. And to Shives' credit, he normally plays Ball Lightning, but this time with the Valkyrie, it was on the money, like you said.
Yeah, I think Anduin got repositioned about 4 times by Valkyrie.
That's awesome.
So a lot of fun. Yeah, no, the Dahaka with the global, obviously Dahaka's great on that particular map. Gives you the global value. Great double soaker. Took the enhanced agility at 1 to move mid and top lanes rapidly. And then, just like the ETC play, which you played ETC in game 2, right?
Correct.
Okay, just like to confirm to make sure I'm not, confusing the players. But just like in game 2, the global was used perfectly and able to come in at the exact moments the team needed it to turn those fights. And some big tongues on the back line, too. Just able to constantly harass. Anything y'all want to say about that map?
Yeah, I mean, the ETC cow tongue is too strong sometimes. And yeah, the stage dive at 20. I mean, it felt like at the end of the game, unfortunately for them, like they just really didn't have a response to level 16 Vala. They didn't have also a response to the interrupts we were putting on that Mal'Ganis. So every time he was trying to get in our backline, I was like, just turn on him, put the damage in. I have the CC now. When ETC's in the fight, we have 2 tanks. Yeah, I think the Mal'Ganis maybe was just in a rough spot at the end of the game.
Yeah, the game definitely started turning after those level 13s and 16s came in. I was excited to see the Mal'Ganis personally, because that's one of my favorite tanks. But
I agree, man. I've been trying to play Mal'Ganis myself, but it's so hard to find a draft that it really works in because you just don't want to be CC'd or whatever.
Yeah, that's the problem and it felt like towards the end of the game, the Rescue Rangers just really weren't able to initiate the team fights like they wanted to. It felt like they were constantly trying to play a poke game. Deathwing was getting melted on the front line, Mal'Ganis was getting melted, and Hanzo just wasn't able to get close enough to get the effective damage that you needed. But then,
it seemed like they were trying to make their engagements with the Deathwing falling from the sky. In game 1, I thought their engage was really good. They had the light bomb with the Dwarf Toss Muradin. He just goes right in your face, stuns you, and they try to get that quick kill. And early in game 1, they got so many of them. We're like, listen, guys, we need to slow down. Let's get our talents. We can get back in this game as Towers of Doom. It's like one of our favorite maps to play. So we played it slow. We played it patiently. We found the 6 cap at the end of the game because we were patient. We found the fights that we wanted when the global was able to modify the fight in our favor.
100%. Yeah, the D-Shire map was a lot of fun. I think a couple people mentioned in the chat that they felt like once you guys hit 20, you were just going to kind of win the game due to your builds and your talents and the heroes scaling. And it really felt like that. It felt like even a little bit earlier, 13 and 16s, like we said, Rescue Rangers just were on the back foot and not able to kind of turn the game like you guys did in game 1. But yeah, really fun. I loved seeing the ETC in the off lane. Did struggle in that like 6 to 10 area before the global was up, but of course that was the whole idea, was win at 10, right?
I do want to shout out to our new player on the team, StarFox64. I thought he did an incredible job today, not only with the heroes. He played the Hanzo in game 1, the Vala in game 2. I think we're both amongst our leaders in all sorts of categories. But not only that, but he came in. This is the first night we've played with him. We didn't even give him a tryout. He just joined the team. We needed a sub. And he comes in with such a great attitude. He comes in with a lot of game knowledge that was on the fly. Like, it was much needed tonight. And, shout out to him for being new and putting up with us.
Well, and that's ballsy, too. Coming in your first night with a new team and going AA Hanzo and then AA Vala.
Was it AA Hanzo game 1? I didn't even notice.
Yes.
I think you're right.
It was. It was AA Hanzo. And, man, he escaped by the hair of his chin like a dozen times jumping over structures. I was like, all right,
Wow.
this guy's dead. This guy's dead. Reset, right? But, yeah, shout out to him. That was a lot of fun. Really good performance. And impressive to kind of merge with the team that quickly.
Yeah.
Any other shout-outs y'all want to give?
I'm sure
And,
Cowboy has some.
Yeah, the Maltheo game 2, and that gave me a run for my money. Amazing play. We played Ring Around the Rosie up there at the top there.
Oh, we were watching.
That was a lot of fun.
So, I mean, we do have to, of course, shout out you, Malkia, for casting. I didn't even realize you were casting until you mentioned in chat. I was like, oh, Pog, let's go.
Yeah, it's kind of a late game or a late time pickup.
Yeah, well, we definitely appreciate it, so thank you, sir. And I'd say final shout out, well, actually 2. One's for our coach, Frosty. He helps a lot during the week getting us ready for these matches. And then also, shout out to Chill and Gall Rescue Rangers. This is a really good team. We played them last season. They beat us 2-0.
Oh, a little revenge then.
Yeah. So tonight playing them and the way game 1 started, kind of felt like more of the same. Like they just were so coordinated. They were 100-0ing us pretty easily in that game 1. We held tough, but I mean that team we played tonight, they are tough. So kudos to them, and good match. Hoping to see you again in the future.
Definitely so. Well played by both teams. Really enjoyed it. Thanks for having me, and I'll see you all in the Nexus.
All right, we'll see you soon. Thanks.
All right, have a good night.
Bye.
Bye, Cowboy. All right, well, you just heard from Regen Nebula with a very convincing 2-game domination. A lot of fun. Again, NGS Div C East matchup you saw tonight. Thank you all for joining us. It was a lot of fun. These teams put in a lot of hard work, time to get these to prepare these comps, to practicing, drafting, the whole 9 yards. You all know, I'm sure half of you or most of you are involved in NGS. But yeah, thank you all for joining. I know they really appreciate it. It makes it a lot more fun when you got people in the chat, and watching you put on a performance. So again, thank you for joining us tonight. We were gonna find somebody to raid. That's what we were gonna do. This will be my first raid, so this will be cool. Let's see. Oh, are they done? They're not done yet. All right, we're gonna raid Urid. /raid Urid 301. Make sure that's right. Boom. All right, we're going over to Urid. Thank you all for joining. Hope you have a great night. Go check out Urid's stream. I think he's watching all the drama evolve in the Storm League or the NGS chat down there. It's getting freaking crazy. But here we go. We're going to raid him now. He's got NGS Div B Scrim LTK versus Finsod going on. Have a good night.